Hello, welcome to Hand and Gear Design's video page where I show you how to put together the different models. In this video, we're going to be putting together the Droid model. This is the Droid you're looking for. Thank you, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Let's go over the parts first. You have a large half wooden dome, small half wooden dome, two circular parts, and as long as I'm talking about the wood, I'm going to show you one thing. You'll notice on one side it's relatively clean. There's a little bit of smoke there, but if you turn it over, it's a bit more jagged. When the laser cuts through the wood, it hits a metal grid below, and the smoke kind of flashes up like that. Some people like this, so I leave it. It'll come off with a little bit of sanding if you don't like it, or you can paint it. I highly encourage people to paint, decorate these models however they want. You can use wood stain on this, acrylic paint, spray paint, whatever works for you. If you're going to paint it before assembling, just make sure you don't clog up the little notches and tabs where the pieces go together, or you can paint it once it's assembled. Because the wood varies in thickness ever so slightly, I have to cut the tabs a little bit on the wide side, so you definitely need glue. This will not hold together without glue. I'm going to use wood glue, but you can use just about any type of glue, super glue, Elmer's white glue. The only thing I really don't recommend is hot glue. It doesn't last very long before it starts to break. Hopefully I can put this together in one shot so you can see how it goes, but like I said, because it does need the glue, it might be a little dicey, but let's give it a shot. Let's go over the parts again. So we've got the domes, the circles, the two outer legs, the arms, the side ribs, and the front ribs. I'm going to start with the side ribs and the circle. Like I said, I'm using wood glue, and I'm just putting a little bit on a toothpick off camera and then putting it on. I'm going to put it right in here in these slots to start with, and then take the circle, slide it in there so it catches right in that little notch. That's one. Second circle. I like to try and keep the smoky part of the wood facing the same directions. So that's the first rib. Put that down. Take the second rib. A little bit of glue. There and there. And go opposite the first rib I put on, like so. Make sure that is in that notch. Like I said, there is a little bit of wiggle room here. I would recommend normally I would glue this, let it set before coming back to do any of the other parts, because I'm trying to shoot this video in one short take. I'm just gonna go right ahead and recognize that it's gonna be a little wiggly and just have to put up with this. But like I said, if you've got the time and the patience, I would recommend doing this in a couple different steps. So now that I've got the two side ribs, I'm gonna put a back rib on like so. At this point, before I go any further, I need to put the domes in. You'll see there's a little cradle here on the top. That's where this one goes. And a little cradle down here on the bottom for that one. And now I put some glue on the final rib. The domes will not fit in if you put all four ribs on and then try to get the domes seated. So make sure you do like I said, normally I would let these glue and set so there's less wiggle, but I don't think you want to watch a 3-hour video or however long it takes the glue to set. So there, I now have, whoops, I'm gonna have to just kind of squeak this in while the glue is still wet enough. And there's some wiggle. Okay. So there. Have the sides, front and back. Okay, yeah. Ideally, you want there to be just a little bit of play in the domes. You can paint eyes on them, have them move around or whatever you want. This is your droid, so make sure you decorate it how you like. Now just go ahead and put the arms and legs on. So take a leg, come over here to the side rib. You'll see how that just, fits on like that. Yeah, like I said again, highly recommend taking a little more time and letting glue set before charging in and doing this all at once. Second leg, glue. Again, just gonna put that right on. Oops. Like that. Okay. All right, so legs on. Bottom dome fell out. I'm just gonna leave it out for the point of this video. I think you saw where it goes. Arms, side of the robot, you've got a little tab there. That there. Glue there. You can glue the arms either down at the sides, or if you want, you can glue them pointing out. Like so. See if I can get this back together. Again, side, bottom, out. And there we go. Hope that's decent to give you a sense of how this works. Once the glue sets, this will be much more stable. That's the Droid bot. Hope you have fun building it.